Jono, how are you feeling?
White.
I just needed to get that off the chest.
I'm not really sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So Steph and Colleen went to high school with me and they've come to support me tonight. And I'm very happy about that.
It's very exciting coming up the stairs.
Oh my god, these people are from my high school!
I did, I pointed them out. Oh my god, people from high school are here. It was that Sally Field moment where people liked me.
Hi there, I'm Jonathan Duffy, and I'm a pretty big deal where I come from, and you're watching footage from the Brisbane premiere of my documentary, The Doctor's Wife. If you don't know what the film's about, make sure you go to the film's website, www.doctorswifemovie.com, to check it out for yourself. You don't want to be that loser who has nothing to talk about around the old water cooler, do you? Anyway, on August 12th, my film had its first screening in my hometown of Brisbane. The screening was held at Palace Centro Cinemas in James Street, Fortitude Valley. For me, it was quite daunting, almost a Pretty Woman moment. Palace is a very distinguished cinema, so I kept expecting a tap on the shoulder from an usher saying, "Excuse me sir, could you please leave?" But luckily that never happened, and the night went off with a bang. One thing that was really exciting for me was that I got to meet people that I actually idolise myself. Like that one there, that's Malcolm Burt. He's the director of The Bedroom Commandments. He has no idea, but I'm actually pissing myself because I can't believe I'm talking to him in person. And then there's Paul Martin, a very, very respected gay and lesbian psychologist who raced there from his own do just to see my film. This particular evening was also very special because it was the first time that Vincent would be present at a public screening of The Doctor's Wife. He decided to mark this occasion by volunteering himself to introduce the film, which I really didn't mind because it took the pressure off me. I've seen the thing so many times now, I have no idea what to say in front of an audience.
Yeah, maybe I should introduce myself. Hello, I'm Vinny. Nice to meet you all.
Hi, Vinny.
Like I said, I wrote notes because I'm not a public speaker and I'll forget lots of things. Welcome.
Sorry.
Welcome to the Palace. Thanks all for coming and for supporting GLWA.
So those three people who are coming in late are my friend Matt, he's ginger but don't hold it against him, my little brother, and my little brother's friend Christine.
Sorry, so welcome. Thanks for supporting GLWA tonight in this charity screening. We've got a very long night planned for tonight, and I've been given strict instructions to keep this very brief. So I'm quickly going to run through a lot of things, and if I'm rambling, just say you're rambling. Go away. All right. So tonight would not have been possible without the help of a lot of people. So I'm just going to thank a few people who've done an amazing job. Firstly, Andrew Clapworthy from GLWA for organising tonight. Thank you, Andrew. And thank you, TB Weeby, who's Andrew's partner, because partners are very important. And Queensland Pride, the Brisbane Lesbian and Gay Pride Choir, for providing some very lovely presentations. Gay Savvy, so they're aiming to bring LGBTIQ literature to rural medical centres to make gay and lesbian healthcare more accessible to rural Queenslanders. And I guess also to provide a more gay-friendly atmosphere in rural medical centres, which is something that is highly needed. Now, before I wrap this up, I would just like to say how immensely proud I am of Jonathan. Don't sneak out. I think Jono's made this film basically, well, almost completely his own. He's edited it, he's even composed the music for it, and he's just put a lot of hours into it, and I think he's managed to capture a really positive message in this film, and I'm very proud of him. I think he's done really well.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's a cliche, but would that not be classed as the feel-good film of the year that we've seen? Yeah. When I was given the chance at Queensland Pride to sponsor another film, and Jono sent me the previews to the film, I thought it was fantastic. for those of you that don't know, I also work for Queensland Health as well, and working with doctors and knowing just how difficult it is, A, to get doctors first up, but to get doctors that care for our community and want to work in our community is a fantastic thing. And what I wanted to do today was just to ask them some questions about the making of the film and to give you here in the audience also the chance to ask them. One of the wonderful things about these charity fundraisers that we get to do is to interact with the people that make these stories and go around to the communities all around this country, and I've no doubt this film will probably end up going international as well, and telling the people around this country and around the world what our stories are and why they're important and why they need to be told. So I'd like to ask the first question, and then I'll throw it open to you in the audience there. What I'd like to know is, what did the people of Mundubbera think of this?
That's a really good question. The people of Mundubbera have been very supportive of the film, even though they haven't seen it yet. The intention was, I originally wanted, this film premiered in Cairns, that's North Queensland, not in Monaco. Earlier this year at the Tropical Alternatives Film Festival, I wanted it to screen in Mundubbera first and made it very clear that I felt I owed the town the first screening. The hard part in Mundubbera, I don't know if you worked out, it's a very progressive community, there's a lot going on, so it's very hard to find a weekend where there's nothing already in the calendar. And then add to that, Vincent is on call 1 out of every 2 weekends, so we no longer live in Mundubbera. Mundubbera screening will sell out. I'm sure they'll love it, I hope. Or they'll just, get drunk. Not that there are a couple of taking a reading time.
Just be quiet now. Who else would like to?
So that's another screening successfully down. The night raised over $2,300 for GLWA. I've only got a couple more capital cities to go, then I've done Australia. Then it's the world. So stay tuned for more shameless self-promotion as you join me on my journey to plug the shit out of my film. Don't forget, if you'd like more information, head to www.doctorswifemovie.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. That's twitter.com/doctorswifemovie. And there's a page on Facebook, facebook.com/doctorswifemovie.